So when you're in front of a spiritual test or whatever, or even if you're a beginner, it is more or less the same thing. To overcome fear, it's not about empowering yourself, because empowering yourself, you're only empowering fear also, because you're believing that you are less, that you are weaker, uh, compared to that which is in front of you. So as you strengthen yourself to make yourself more strong than what's in front of you, what is causing you fear, you are empowering fear, because you are affirming its superiority, its existence. So you are really empowering fear. You see, if the bus is coming, you're in front of the situation, it feels like the bus is coming in front of you and will go over you and squash you. What you have to do is stay still and see what happens. There is no other way, because you can go through little fears, but fear is fear. It doesn't have a face. It's not fear of this or fear of that. So if you conquer this situation by that method, it will increase in different ways. So eventually, stillness is always the key. Silence is always the key. So fear, anxiety, they are there to protect the boundaries of your delusion. It's their only function. It's a mechanical function. There's no reason behind it. So eventually, as you allow yourself to remain still and see what happens, you will see what happens, even as bad as it can be, most of the times is nothing compared to what you thought it would be. It has nothing to do even what you thought it would be. But sometimes it gets bad. But even that bad will never come close to what you expected, what you imagined. And as bad as it is, it's just that, and the intensity of it, the much that you have suffered until that moment, fighting with it, struggling, it's nothing compared to that little experience of fear, as bad as it can get. So this will give you the notion, the clear notion, that these are just boogeymans, chickaboos, just to make you remain where you are. There is nothing innocent. So situations, people around you, all of this will conspire to make you stay there. Eventually, if you're too attached and all of this, if this wasn't there, you would conspire. So these fears and anxieties, you have to learn to remain still. And that means not trying to fight it. It's like the gun is pointing in your head. You move, you die. Okay, so I move. Let's see what happens. Doesn't matter if you're trembling inside, almost fainting. If you can go through it, give that step, you will see a lot about what is the nature of what you call reality. So if you start your practices, meditation, if you intensify it with the purpose of freedom, answering the call from the heart, you will see that your surroundings will start conflicting with your practice, because it is a shock in vibration. And then fears will start to rise. First small ones, little ones, connecting to personality and all of this, down to survival issues that linked. And it can come slowly, it can come intensely, and it will change also along the way. If you let yourself be impressed by it, if you waver, then you will strengthen the sovereignty that these fears have on you. if you dare to go through it. It's like fighting a bully. There's a bully that is harassing you and hurting you and threatening you. If you could find the inner strength to fight back every time and every time, or even striking him when he was not seeing it, taking the consequences because he would later catch you and you will get it again. But if you could continue doing this, he would give up on you and he would let you go eventually. So it's kind of the same mechanism. See, it doesn't matter how big it is. If you dare, it cannot hold you for so long, because eventually fears feed on you. They feed on you, and without your attention, without you being pressed, they start to weaken and weaken and weaken until they dissolve, and you will see that it was a nothing. But only those who dare by faith can see this. Even without faith, if you dare, you will see, even if it is just a little bit, but that little bit makes a huge impression in your world. It's like a hand grenade that falls there.